every time there's one of those videos that, you know, a black person is being harassed, like racism is on full display, like the Karen videos in particular, um, there are people in the comments like, it couldn't have been me, or this kind of stuff never happens to me, and questioning why a person didn't kirk out. Like, why didn't you crash out? Like, I would have, you know, put my hands on the person and things like that. And don't get me wrong, like, I relate because I literally become tense when I'm watching these videos and I'm watching a black person having to like swallow their pride, like bridle their anger and everything. Like I so want them to fight back, and I want to see the person who the aggressor to get like immediate karma. You know, we always root for the good guys. But I just want to remind us why our people don't fight back oftentimes. We know that regardless of who started the incident, regardless of who was wrong, it is so difficult for a black person to be seen as, one, a victim, two, as someone in need, three, as someone that, you know, could actually have feelings. It's like a lot of times people don't even recognize the humanness of us, that yes, that hurt my feelings, or yes, I felt afraid, or we're not given that luxury of people trying to understand our emotions or relate to them in any way. And we also have to recognize that even when we have video proving what went down, they will say it didn't happen. I mean, let's not forget all the way back to Rodney King, where those cops were beating the living daylights out of Rodney King. And it was like, it was okay. You know, what really happened? And that's another question. When I post these, you know, incidents that happen, I'm going to tell you that if a white person comments, 90% will say, well, I really want to see what happened before. As if whatever happened before is going to justify the really horrific behavior that's being displayed by the aggressor in the film. Or this is a lie. They'll just say it's a lie. Like the film was doctored, it didn't happen. Or we don't know the whole story. You know, we always hear that. Like, it is so difficult for some people to embrace the fact that sometimes the black person was just being harassed. The black person is the victim because they have so decided in their minds, it is so concrete in their heads that the black person is always the bad guy, that even with overwhelming evidence to the opposite, they will not believe that the black person was the victim in the situation. So you have to understand, because I mean, what does it do us? It only gets us in worse trouble. The police are typically going to believe the white person, and white people know this, which is why they act a fool, because the police is like their own personal security team. So we are in a rock and a hard place. And I have watched those videos and watched the person like calculating in their heads, like, what should I do? If I bust them in the head, is it worth these years in jail or whatever it is? Because, you know, you're trying to make the best decision in the heat of the moment. So we got to give people some grace.